Okay, so picture this. Happening all around us right now is this invisible, high stakes global competition. And no, it's not being fought with armies or on some distant battlefield. It's happening silently and it's shaping our future in ways we're only just starting to wrap our heads around. Someone put it perfectly, actually. They called it a race, not for land, not for gold, but for the future itself. We're talking about something way bigger than traditional resources. This is about who gets the chance to design the very architecture of the next 50 years of human civilization. It's a huge deal. So, to really get what this race is all about, we have to start with a pretty fundamental shift. The very definition of what makes a nation powerful has completely changed. I mean, think about it. For centuries, power was simple, right? It was all about how much land you could conquer. Then, boom, the Industrial Revolution happens, and it's about factories and who can produce the most stuff. The 20th century? Well, that was all about nuclear strength. But today, oh man, the rules have been completely rewritten. The real sources of power now, they're totally intangible. We're talking about data, innovation, and, believe it or not, the trust a nation can build around the world. And what this does is create an entirely new kind of battlefield. On this global stage, the way you keep score is just different. It's no longer about how many tanks you have lined up. It's about the quality of your data, how fast you can innovate, and the trust you manage to build on the world stage. And this competition, it's not just some vague idea. It's happening in really specific arenas. You've got the race for AI supremacy, where just one brilliant algorithm could literally flip entire industries on their head. There's a new gold rush happening in space, a battle to define the future of money itself with digital currencies, the mad dash to lead on climate tech. Even the very trade routes that connect us all are being redefined as we speak. So yeah, let's dive a little deeper into these arenas, because this is where the whole idea of a silent race gets incredibly real. Just look at the symbols of 20th century power, tanks, armies, hard physical borders. Well, they're being replaced. Today, a nation projects its strength through its algorithms, its network of satellites, and the global reach of its digital ecosystems. And here's the crucial point. The influence of these new tools is completely borderless. A breakthrough algorithm that's developed in one country doesn't just stop at a border crossing. No way. It can instantly ripple across the entire globe, fundamentally changing economies, political conversations, and even our shared culture. And if you look ahead, nations are placing huge bets on the industries that are going to dominate the next century. We're talking about the holy grail of clean fusion energy, new systems for digital governance, biotech that could reshape what it means to be human, and next-gen quantum computing and transportation. Whoever builds these first doesn't just get an economic leg up, they basically get to lead the world. But, this race isn't just about hard tech. There's this other, equally critical battlefield, and that's the competition for global influence, for winning hearts and minds. This is what people call soft power. It's the idea that you can get what you want because other countries genuinely admire your values. They want to follow your lead. They're attracted to your culture. It's all about shaping what the world wants, not by force, but through sheer appeal. And this isn't just something that happens by accident. It's a very deliberate strategy. You start by shaping culture, through movies and music. Then you shape knowledge through universities and education. You influence what we all want to buy through iconic brands. And ultimately, you shape the world itself by building global partnerships. It's like influence has become the new territory to be won. So you have the technology, you have the influence, but it all leads to one final decisive piece of the puzzle in this global race. And honestly, it might just be the most important factor of all. Because when it comes down to it, algorithms don't write themselves, satellites don't design themselves, and culture definitely doesn't create itself. At the absolute heart of this entire competition is us. It's human potential. And that's exactly why the most successful nations of the future are going to be talent magnets. They'll be the places that can attract and hold on to the world's most brilliant creators, its most dedicated researchers, its most ambitious entrepreneurs, and its most innovative dreamers. Let that sink in for a second, because that's the core idea here. The countries that build open, dynamic societies where these incredible minds can really thrive, they're going to gain a massive, almost unbeatable advantage. The most valuable resource isn't under the ground anymore. It's walking right on top of it. So when you put it all together, you finally see the ultimate goal. This isn't really a race for domination or conquest in the old sense. It's a race for the privilege of becoming the primary architect of humanity's next chapter.
to be the one to design the systems, the tech, and the ideas that are going to define our world.
And that brings us to the final question, really. This silent race is happening all around us, every single day. So now that you can see the playing field and you kind of understand the new rules, take a look around.